So let's start off standing up nice and tall. And we're just going to take a bend of your knees, breathing in as you stretch up, breathing out as you bend back down again. So breath in, reaching up tall, breath out, coming back down again. Keeping those arms lifted, and you're just going to take a little sway from side to side. Arms out wide and a twist round. Then coming back to the center. So this time, lifting up opposite arm, opposite leg, and back down. All right, hands on your hips. You're going to pick up your right knee, open it out to the side, to the center, and down. And we'll do that same leg again. So just lifting it up, out, in, and down. One more time. And then let's change legs. So lifting your knee up, out, in, and down. One more time. Good. Okay, we're going to take a step back with your right leg, turning that foot just slightly out, but keeping your hips facing forwards. So deep breath in, arms lifting up, bend that front knee slightly, just stretching through from your fingertips to your toes. Relax your shoulders though, and let's think about breathing in and out through your nose. And we're going to step back in, change legs. So turning your foot slightly out, but keep your hips and shoulders facing forward, bending your front knee, arms reaching up. So a nice long breath all the way down into your tummy, slowly breathing out. Let's step back in again. And this time we're going to fold in half. Take a breath in and rise back up again. Okay, we're going to make a star balance. So let's have those arms out wide, picking up your left leg and a little lean to the right. Good. Come back to the center and let's change sides. Back to the center. Take a nice big breath in. Forward fold again. Take a breath in and rise back up again. So this time our tree pose, bringing your hands down the middle, turning your right leg out to the side. So you can have toe on the floor, foot on your lower leg, or foot on your upper leg. You choose. If you can, let's lift those arms up. Hands back down, foot back down. So refocus and let's change legs. So either toe on the floor, lower leg, upper leg. Found that balance, arms lift. Come back to the center. Now we're going to bend our knees. So a new move for us today, little bend of your knees. And then I want you to take a little twist to the right. You're going to bring your elbow across to your thigh like this. And then think, draw that top shoulder back. Good. Take a big breath in, come back up. So let's bend those knees again. We're going to take that twist to the other side. Elbow coming across to your thigh, pulling that top elbow back. Then placing your hands on the floor. Let's step back onto our hands and knees. So a little box position on hands and knees. Just have a couple of cat stretches. So just rounding your back and then dipping your back. Coming back to the center, opposite arm, opposite leg, stretching out and just holding that balance. Change sides. And then let's make our way down onto your tummy. We're going to start with arms out at the side, elbows bent, legs nice and relaxed. And you're going to keep your arms and legs on the floor. So just lifting head and chest a little way and back down. So breathing in, extending in that spine. Now bring your arms in a little bit closer. Take them a little bit forward so you're not directly underneath your shoulder, elbows slightly forward. Spread your fingers and then just lengthening your spine as you lift up. Just propping yourself up. Carol, bring your arms in a little bit more. That's it. Good. So we're just stretching those tummy muscles, lengthening your spine. And then relax. Take your arms down by the sides of your legs this time. Squeezing your legs together, we're going to lift up and hold. So lifting your legs, lifting your head, chest, and arms. And then relaxing back down. Bring your arms all the way around in front of you. So long arms, shoulders pulled back, lifting opposite arm, opposite leg, and back down. Change sides, lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. Relaxing there. So again, you're just going to draw those elbows back a little way. Spread your fingers, lengthening your spine. Draw your shoulders back. Now you can either stay like that or are up facing. Hands come underneath those shoulders and you're going to lengthen your arms. Good. And then let's come back up onto our hands and knees. Rounding your back, tuck your head, tuck your tailbone. Imagine pulling those shoulder blades apart. Come back to halfway. So you're going to stretch your right leg out behind you, place your toe on the floor, turn your foot to the side. Looking to the side, either with your hand on the floor or lifting that right hand up to the ceiling. Come back to the center. So hands and knees. Lengthen your left leg. Again, turn the foot to the side. And then if you can, lift your arm as you look to the side. Let's come back to the center again. Have a little rest in child's pose. So while we're resting, let's think about breathing through your nose. Nice big breath down your back, relaxing your lower back and hips. And then let's come back up this time to down dog. So spread your fingers, tuck your toes and lift your hips to the ceiling. Trying to lower your heels, maybe take your feet a little wider. Then you're going to step your right foot forward. Drop down to your left knee. So make yourself comfortable. If you need to, pad that knee out. Make sure there's a good distance between your front foot and your back knee. Let's bring your hands up onto your front knee. Good. Now you're going to wrap your right hand behind your back and push your hips forward. Take a little look over to the right. Coming back to the center, and if you can, let's lift both hands to the ceiling. And then you're going to bring both hands down onto the inside of your leg. So right hand on the inside of your right leg. And then we're going to lift our left hand as we take a little twist. Come back to the center, hands either side. You're going to step back to down dog. So lifting your hips, take your feet a little wider, spread your fingers and push through the floor. Step your left leg forward. Again, give it a little hand if you need to. Drop your back knee. So coming into that kneeling lunge. Let's place our hands on our knee. Take your left hand behind you and think push your hips forward. Take a little twist to the left. And then coming back to the center, let's lift both arms if you can. Bringing your arms down onto the inside of your left leg. And then we're going to lift your right hand as you take a twist to the right. And then coming back to the center. So just swing your legs round in front of you. Make your way to the floor. All right, so sitting on those sitting bones, a nice tall spine. Let's have knees bent, arms just in front of you. We're going to take a little lean back and hold it there. Breathing in as you open your arms wide. Breathing out, closing. So breath into the sides of your ribs. All the way along to your fingertips. And then we're going to have a little hug forwards. This time, picking up your legs. So lifting your feet as high as you can without falling over. And relaxing there. Let's lengthen both legs. Have a little wiggle back on those sitting bones. So spine stretch. We're going to reach up first, folding forwards, and then roll back up. So big stretch up to the ceiling, folding forwards, roll back up. And on this next one, we're going to hold that stretch forward. Let's roll back up. So you're going to bend your right knee and your foot against the inside of your leg. So just have a little wiggle. And then we're going to slide your hands down that left leg, ankle flexed if you can. Think about keeping that leg as straight as you can. Rolling back up. So crossing your ankle now, just above your knee if you can. Hands go back behind you. Draw that left leg in. Lengthen your leg and just let your foot come all the way over. So wrapping your arms around your knee, take a twist to the right. If you can, wrap your right hand behind your back. And let's come back to the center. Uncross your legs. Give them a little shake out. And then let's bend our left leg in. So first of all, foot coming on the inside of your thigh, relaxing your knee, sliding it down your right leg. Ankles flexed if you can. Good. Rolling back up. So first of all, just crossing your foot over your knee. Hands going back behind you. Draw your leg in. Lengthening your leg again. Bring your foot over. Hugging your knee as you twist towards the left. And if you can, take your left hand, wrap it behind. And coming back to the center, give your legs a little shake. So we're going to take both hands back. Just draw your shoulders back, looking up at the ceiling. And then relax. Taking both legs out wide. Arms outstretched. You're going to reach opposite arm to opposite leg. Stretch back up in the middle. Turn and reach opposite arm to opposite leg. Stretch up tall in the middle each time. And then reaching across. More. Arms out wide. You're going to bring your right arm across. Left elbow drops in. So you're dropping elbow to elbow, making an X shape with your arms. And then either bringing back of hand to back of hand or continue to wrap your arm palm to palm. And then stretch up tall. Unwrap those arms and creep your fingertips forward. Roll back up again, taking those arms out. So this time, left arm comes across. Right elbow drops in, elbow to elbow, either squeezing back of hand to back of hand or wrapping those hands palm to palm. Sitting up tall. And then release. This time, hands towards your right leg. Turn your knee and toes towards the ceiling. Walk your hands down your leg. Rolling back up. Turning towards your left leg, knees and toes pointing up to the ceiling. Walking your hands down your leg. Rolling back up, tuck your right leg in and then your left. So crossing legs. If that's not comfortable though, come back to a comfortable position for you. And let's start with those arms outstretched. So we're going to reach over to the right and hold. Feel that breath in that top lung. Then let's change sides. And coming back to the center and again, just sweeping your arms forward. Roll back up again. So let's change legs. Cross your legs the other way. This time, just take your hands back behind you and have a little lean back, lifting your head and chest to the ceiling. Come back to the center, rock that weight forward, And let's wiggle forwards. Then releasing there. Let's make our way back down onto your back. Going to start with some twisting. So let's have arms out wide, knees and ankles together. You can choose feet on the floor or feet lifted, just twisting from side to side. Nice and slowly. Then coming back to the center, placing your feet on the floor, arms down by your sides. So single leg stretch, level 1, right leg lifted, level 2, both legs lifted. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, stretch one leg forward, breathe in, bend it back in. So alternate legs, level 2, level 1, just your right leg. Slowly stretching your leg forward without your pelvis tilting. So keeping that neutral spine. Level 1's change legs. And relaxing there. So let's have both feet back down on the floor, knees bent. Picking up your right leg, knee bent, and just moving your leg out to the side and back to the center. Slow and controlled, keeping your left knee still. So imagine you're tightening a belt from hip to hip. Now coming back to the center, lengthen that right leg up to the ceiling, just grabbing hold of your right leg with your right hand. Take your left arm out at the side to help you balance. Then just opening that right leg out to the right. So opening that hip, getting a nice inner thigh stretch. Bring it back up to the ceiling. You're going to bend your knee, crossing your right foot onto your left thigh. Arms down by your sides again, and bring that left foot into the center, pushing through your foot as you're lifting your hips and back up into your bridge, and then back down again. So single leg bridges, lifting your hips and back, up and down. Let's place both feet back down on the floor. So picking up just your left leg first, knee bent, moving your leg out to the side and back to the center. So just opening in that hip socket, out to the side and back to the center. Bringing your left leg back to the center. Lengthen your leg to the ceiling as you grab hold with your left hand, taking your right arm out at the side for balance. And then just opening that left leg out to the side. Bring it back to the center. So crossing left ankle to right thigh, single leg bridges, pushing through your foot, lifting your hips up and down. Then relaxing there, placing both feet back down on the floor, arms out wide again, just tilting your knees to the right. Turning your head to the left, take a big breath in and out. Grabbing hold of your top leg, gently pulling your leg across. Then let's roll back to the center. Lengthening your left leg up to the ceiling. And this time, pulling your leg towards you. Slide your right leg out along the floor. Now let's lift both legs up to the ceiling. Arms relaxed on the floor. So using your tummy muscles. Pull belly button to spine. Flattening your back. Stretching your legs to the ceiling. Grab hold of your right leg. Lower your left leg to the floor. So again, just holding it there. Now let's bend both knees, feet on the floor, taking your arms out wide. So just tilting your knees to the left, turning your head to the right. Take a big breath in and out. Let's grab hold of that top leg again and gently pull it across. And just coming back to the center. So we're going to lift our hands up to the ceiling again. Shoulders relaxed. Picking up both legs, knees bent. I want you to take a big breath in, opening your arms out wide to the floor at the sides. Breathing out as you're lifting them back up to the ceiling. So breath in, arms opening wide. Breath out, arms closing. Now just hugging your right shin, so hugging your right knee in towards your chest. Slide your left leg out along the floor. Change legs. Hug your left knee, slide your right leg out along the floor. And you're just going to find a comfortable position to relax in. So if you need to put anything warmer on, do so. I'm just going to switch the lights off here today. I'm going to talk you through some relaxation. I want you first of all just to point your toes, feel a little bit of tension, and then release. Now, flexing your ankles, curl your toes back. And again, just feeling a little tension in your calves, and then release. Squeezing your thighs and letting go. So letting all that tension from your legs drain into the floor. Clench your hands in a fist, shrug your shoulders, and let go. Again, letting all that tension just drain from your shoulders, down your arms, out of your fingers and into the floor. And then finally, your face. Screw up your eyes and your nose, clench your teeth, and then release. Relaxing your jaw and your cheeks. Gently breathing through your nose. Your breath in your chest and tummy, rising and falling. Imagine a present, beautifully wrapped with a bow. Wrap that present. The present is exactly what you need now. It's not gold, it's not money, but it's exactly what you need here and now. It may be peace, stillness, maybe wisdom, forgiveness, maybe joy, energy, rest. Whatever it is that you need, take that from that present. Absorb it, use it. Let's just bring our focus again back to the room. Feel the floor beneath you, your head and shoulders, arms and fingers, your back and tummy, hips and legs, your feet and your toes. Take a big breath into every part of your body and out. As we reawaken, let's have a stretch, lengthening your legs and arms. Then gently draw your knees in, have a little hug, a little rock, just massaging your back. A couple of times each way. slowly making your way back up to sitting. So sitting however's comfortable for you. Let's just tilt your head to one side and the other. Take a big breath in, stretching tall, and breathing out, hands to heart. And well done, everyone. Thank you for coming today.